Hello, I need a video idea, so I'm just doing whatever for this video. I need to turn this off because this isn't right. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own chromatic very easily. But, the tutorial is done by an idiot. There are two methods I'm going to be showing you today. You can use either one, I don't care. Okay, so there's method number one, i.e. the traditional method. Why is it called the traditional method? Because it's the one everyone uses. The one I'm going to show you after this is my method of doing this. So, first of all, no, not Discord. Open up Audacity, assuming you have it. If you don't, go download it. Oh my, sorry, my OBS being weird. Alright, so you got Audacity here, right? Okay, whatever. You got Audacity here, and what you're gonna want to do is record your voice lines, I guess. But before I do that, I need to do another thing. One second, please. Okay, back out again, and ready to continue. Sorry about that. So, yeah, like I said, you're gonna want to record your voice lines. I'm gonna turn off my mic for this, because yes. Okay, once you got your samples recorded, this is not something you need to do. This is only something I need to do because the character's voice needs to be pitched up for this. Because I'm making my own Soul Tales chromatic right now because I've never done it before. Fun fact: Alex never made a Soul Tales chromatic before today. So pitched. You can ignore this, but you can just like skip to the next segment of the video. This is just gonna be like Alex doing something really dumb. Hold on. Specifically in that. Hate that sound. Hate that sound, but we're gonna go with it. By go with that, I mean I'm gonna pitch it up a bit higher. 1 second. Yeah, that works. Okay, so a small pointer I need to give you guys. When recording chromatic, you can use, there are 5 vowels I think you should stand by. A, E, I, O, and U. Why these 5 specifically? Because they're the traditional used 5. I recorded mine in the wrong order, however, so that sucks. I'm gonna ignore that, though. It makes it more interesting, I guess. I would suggest doing it in alphabetical order when you're doing yours. I just messed up mine. So, yeah. So next thing you're gonna want to do is select it all, export as WAV, or WAV, as people call it, because that's actually what it's called. Save it somewhere. I'm just gonna save it in my downloads as Soul Tales Chrome. Okay, so next thing you're gonna want to do, 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I've got something export in the background, so that's not helpful. Once you got exported, I'm gonna save this though as my own project here though, because I need this layer. So if you want to do my second method, I would suggest saving it as well before closing Audacity. And if you already closed Audacity, just reopen it, put the file back in, and then save it. Blah blah blah. Next step in the process is OpenFL if you have it. I'm using the free trial mode version. Don't worry. So so once you've got FL open, assuming you have it. If you don't, then you can just skip to the next method right now. I don't care, because that's pretty much what you need to do at that point. So assuming you have FL, once it's open, get rid of this for now. Once it's open, go grab your chromatic and just throw it in there, I guess. I'm gonna say like cut off any excess on the file because no one wants excess. You're gonna need it, otherwise what happens later in it is not gonna be helpful. Just, I'm not sure why I'm separating these. Hold on. Okay. So next thing you need to do, of course, leave a gap between them, but then place your chromatics next to each other repeatedly. Now, for the sake of this, I'm just gonna copy and paste. Now, make sure you have at least, like, 10 of these each. Like, so you should have about 40 or 50 samples at least. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, I have made a chromatic before, so I know what I'm doing. Trust me. You can trust me on this. I've definitely made a chromatic before, so I know what I'm doing. So once you've done this, export the file again, assign probably the same name, but just like a small difference in spelling, or like put one at the end or something. Okay, I didn't do that right. Whoops. Perfect. Okay, now that you've got that exported, delete this and this. And then throw the more full version, assuming my files don't mess around with me right now. So yeah, throw the full version of your chromatic in. Then you're gonna press on this little like icon at the top left here. What was it? Select region. Nope. It's pitch correct sample you're gonna want to go. Oh, no, that's not. I clicked the wrong thing. Ignore this. I'm bad at this, aren't I? So go to pitch correct sample because you're gonna need it. Trust me. So what you're gonna want to do is, if your one is not gonna be as helpful here as mine is being. Trust me. This should not have happened, but it did, so I guess I'm lucky. So yeah, grab all your samples and pitch them down to, you know, about C3 or C2. I'm gonna go with C3 for now, because I don't have many on this, so yeah. Now, once you've done that, you should start putting these into more of a staircase position, so it's like they go up once in everything. So luckily for me, mine's is already doing that for some reason. So yeah, basically select every other sample in the chromatic and just rinse and repeat. Just click on it and then drag it up one until it's up there, you know. And then yeah, like I said, rinse and repeat for every last bit of this chromatic, and it should eventually make a full-on staircase without gaps, presumably at least. I should have tested the chromatic before actually making this video, shouldn't I have? So yeah, don't know why I didn't select the rest of these. That's my fault, I guess. Yeah. As you can see, as you might be able to hear from my desktop. Wait, the audio might not have been on the whole time. Hold on, let me just fix that for a second. Alright, you're gonna probably hear double the audio now. That's wonderful. Whatever. So you're just gonna keep lifting it up until the full thing is as high as it could be. For me, I am not at that level yet. So yeah, just I'm gonna talk about whatever now. I've been sneezing a lot recently. It might happen more in this video on the upcoming stream. It's gonna happen later today, definitely, 100%. So yeah, just keep doing that, and eventually you'll have a really high-pitched chromatic. Well, I highly doubt you will actually have a very high-pitched chromatic. I just happened to have one, I guess. Now that you're done, you need to click Save As. And then, just do such. Save it. Now, let's just test. Hold on, I need to test something. Did this work how I wanted it to, or are you gonna annoy me when I'm trying to record the video here? Hold on. Nope, it annoyed me. Okay, wonderful. Okay, hold on 1 second as I try to... 1 second as I try to fix this. You can't see what I'm doing, but whatever. Okay, that's not helpful at all. Okay, correction, I think. If you save the sample as, let's hope this works. I'm like praying to God it works. Um, Save it as, I'm gonna say OGG. Try saving it as an OGG file first, or an OGG file, whatever the hell it's called. I don't even know myself at this point. I literally don't know. I'm just guessing, I guess. Guessing, I guess. Alright, let's see. Is it here now or no? Nope, I cannot see it. Wonderful. At least I think. I don't know why. Well. Okay, wonderful. Is this it? Nope, that ain't it. Oh my goodness, shut the hell up. Nope, that definitely ain't it. No, why is it annoying me? That's what I need to. Yeah, it's like, why is it not? Okay, hold on. My FL can be a bit buggy sometimes. Like, it just doesn't want to do what I'm asking it to do, I guess. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I will be right back once I have fixed the problem. I will see you then, I guess. 1 second, please. Right, okay, I fixed the problem. So I got the chromatic exported. Don't ask me how. I just did it. I'm just good like that. Anyways, so now that you've fixed, I'm gonna delete that because this is totally irrelevant and I didn't just do anything here. So yeah, as you can hear, there is, of course, now a perfect chromatic for Soul Tales here. How do you use it, you might be asking me? Ha ha ha, my good friend. Okay, that's where my good tactics come into play. Okay, I'd recommend you get an FLP of a song that you enjoy. For this, I'm just gonna use Unknown Suffering because or V3 for Unknown Suffering because that is an absolute banger. Saster, yeah, thanks, Saster. Thanks to Saster and, Owie or all, however it's pronounced, I don't know. I'm gonna turn off literally everything else, and, aside from you. So, what you're gonna want to do if you want to use the chromatic in an FLP or literally anything in FL, I'm gonna go over how to make a sound font later if you're wondering how to do that. Like, I'll do it in a different video. So, if you're wondering how to use, chromatic in a cover, for just the chromatic itself, go to Slice X in the channel rack. Click this little button here that looks like the save icon. Go to, oh wait, nope, don't go to that. Go to Load Sample, and then find chromatic. Alright, so when you're done that, you're gonna go to this little symbol over here right next to the it's this fourth sample to the right, or this. You can probably just see it. Go to Dolo Auto Slicing, and it will make your chromatic do this, I guess. Okay, perfect. Now you've done that, go to the character that you need the voice from. Hit Control C, bring it over to you. Delete everything that's currently there. Just Control A and delete, and then hit Control V. Alright, of course, mine sounds a little, like, off-tuned, but that's different. So, you might be asking me now, so Alex, what's the alternate, technique to doing this if you're not going to do it the traditional way? And that, my friends, what I'm about to show you. Don't delete this. Keep FL open. For your own help, just keep it open. Go back to Audacity. First step, go back to Audacity. Right. It's not opening, is it? Right. So, yeah. Like I said, go right back down to, if I can find it in window capture. Don't need this, right? So, Okay, so my OBS is being a jerk to me right now. Please work right now, or else you are going to perish. Do I really need to? Whatever. Oh my freaking! Shut up, Google. Okay, I'm gonna close Google at this point. Don't need you anymore right now. So yeah, go back into Audacity now that it's working. Remember that file I told you to save earlier? Go find that. Now, what we're gonna want to do is find your, vocal, I guess. Perfect. Hit Control C, and then add a new, stereo track, I think it is. That's what we're going for, at least. Mute the track with all the samples, and then, just go to this one. Hit Control, select, make sure that the track is selected, Control Shift E. Now, for the sake of making it easier on my and your life, create a folder for the character. And then make sure it's named something that will be memorable, like just your character's name, I guess. Now, specifically title the file the vowel it is, so like A, E, I, O, U, etc., like I mentioned before. So now that that's all over and done with, you can now remove this thing from existence, if it lets me, and then go and find the next sample. So yeah, find your next sample. Okay, sorry about that. And do the exact same thing, rinse and repeat with all the vowels. Oh, goodness. Goodness? Goodness. I really hope this isn't echoey at all. Now try to cut off any excess on the samples, just to make your life easy. And then I missed out I, but whatever. Now that that's over with, I'm gonna assume you have it. I'm gonna close that file actually because I don't need it anymore for now. Oh, shut up, Google. Alright, once you've exported all of this, I guess you can just close this without saving it because it won't matter anymore. I'm going to just say, yeah, you should probably have it by now. If not, I'll leave a link, or probably not. Just go find the download for it. So you now need to open something called utau. You've probably heard of it from FNF covers before. I say probably, you most definitely should have heard it by now. So yeah, assuming you now have it open, assuming you have a utau open now, I say assuming, because it's true, you should. Go to new, when it says voice bank, go to those little three dots here, go to your downloads, and find the folder with all the vowels in it. Now, the reason that I asked you to name your vowels as they were, like, on the file name, is because utau will recognize it when you're trying to open it. I learned that the hard way. Anyways, what you're then going to need to do is go into this little box that says lyric here. Actually, before I do that, I missed a step. So go into, tools and voice bank settings. Select the, vowel here and go, when it says alias, set it to just the vowel. It doesn't need to be in caps, it can just be in lowercase. If that helps. And then just, oh yeah, when you're done putting this in, you can ignore all the rest of the stuff. Just don't mind the rest of it. Just put the vowel name in alias and then just hit set, and then it should be done and over with. Select the next and do the rest. Once you've set this all up, go up here and just hit save and exit. Why? Because it saves it. Anyways, So go into this little lyric box here and put all the vowels in, but with spaces between. So why? Because when you press this little button, I think here, the little pink box button, it'll spawn them all in, and you don't have to do any more work. Now, when there's this little box that has a R with a plus on it, click this about 4 to 5 times, depending on how many vowels you have. Just however many vowels you have plus 1. And then what you're going to want to do is click on it and drag it over, just onto the vowel. And then with the last one, the reason I asked you to add one more is so you can place it in front of your vowel as well. Why? Because you're going to be doing a lot of copy and pasting while you're here. So select everything using control and dragging your mouse and whatever you're using. I'd suggest putting it once again down to like C3 or something before you start doing anything. And just like when we did with the thing before, start raising the chromatic up in like a staircase. With this one, it's easier, so you can just copy and paste. You know, that's very helpful. Just reselect, copy and paste. It literally saves you so much time. Seriously, just do it for your own sanity. So yeah, just, you know, select everything, copy and paste it just a few times, and then you should have this little staircase going up for a while. So yeah, you'll eventually just get this massive staircase again. Why? Because of course you will. Why not? Why wouldn't you guys staircase again? Everyone loves staircases. Okay, so yeah, you'll eventually just get up to something like C, I don't know, 7 or something. And that's pretty much where you just need to quit and just stop at that point. Get to a certain point and then just call it a day. I did something wrong here. Did I? Did I do something wrong here? I'm confused. Okay, I think I've confused myself a bit. Didn't really do anything wrong. I need to now close. Alright, so yeah, basically copy and paste so you have this unnecessarily large staircase. Then go to, I think it's project, render WAV file. Okay, you need to save it. So hit Control S, make sure to save it because it won't let you, you know, do anything otherwise. So so make sure you save it as your character or whatever. Project, render as WAV file, and then just name it whatever. I'm just gonna name it Tails for the sake of it. This little pop-up should appear, but that's completely normal. It does this. And then eventually, after like a solid like minute or something of waiting, you will have it fully rendered. And that's that. Then you can close utau. And you don't have to use that ever again. Unless you're making another chromatic like I do. Now, I didn't listen to the chromatic, so it's going to sound quite surprising for me when I actually listen to this here. So, once you're back in FL, once it lets me show FL on the screen, that is, so to speak. This is a very bad tutorial because it's my method and a realistic method that you should be using. I'd recommend more or less using the first one if you are more experienced with FL, and if you're not, then use my method. All I'm gonna say, man. But I'm not forcing you, you know. Just suggesting, I guess is the right word. So when you're back in FL, yeah. Is it seriously not gonna let me show the screen? Nah, whatever. So yeah, open the FLP you opened earlier, or a different one. Once again, I don't control you. You do you. So yeah, open it. Can I show FL now? OBS, please. FL, here we go. Okay, there we go. It's now open. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what's on this line. So yeah. Same as before, go into, channel rack. Go to slice X. Load sample. Go to your thing and find your chromatic. Same as before, auto slicing, and it will slice up the chromatic for you. And then you will have this beautiful voice. I prefer using the utau method because it makes the voices just genuinely sound better. So here goes the ultimate test testings of the chromatic I have just made. I'd say that sounds actually pretty decent. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what y'all are saying, but that sounds good. So yeah, that's basically how you can make chromatic, I guess. That's the two Alex approved methods of making a chromatic. In case you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm just throwing in my character's chromatic to see if it actually sounds much different from his, because, you know, same voice guy. Alright, so if I grab the boyfriend's thingy here, and just throw him on my chromatic instead. Did it, and then just shut boyfriend up. I guess you guys, like, at home, I'm gonna turn this up a bit so you can hear this better. I guess you guys at home gets really rate how this sounds. It's up to you at this point, so I'm gonna turn on, this and all of this. Turn on, I know this laughs here, so I'm just gonna pitch it up by a lot. And, yeah, I guess right here, right now, if it, did FL just okay, so for some reason FL froze there. I don't know why, but it did. So I'm gonna turn off my mic, and you guys get to hear what this sounds like firsthand, I guess. So enjoy this small portion of the cover. I might release the full thing later at some point as an unlisted video, but yeah, here you go. Yeah, turn off my mic. I'm not sure if that was echoey or not. So, sorry if it was. I'll play it again. Okay, so that was my little tutorial on how to make a chromatic and use it. With two methods. I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, buzz off. I don't care. If you did subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment. Blah 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 blah. Discord server. Blah blah blah. Bye. 3, 2, 1, go.